episode 5. Episode 5.
We're really close, aren't we?
Cello Cinco.
Well,
What?
yeah. What?
What?
5.
Oh,
Spanish 5.
that's way more too advanced than what I know.
Yeah, I barely know English.
Yeah, I know good English and bad English, mostly bad. School?
School? I didn't know no school.
I never even went to school.
What is school? Anyway, yes.
Yeah, episode 5.
Five.
Got a new ghetto setup that Mike ripped his shirt over.
There's 3 fucking toilet rolls.
It is 3 toilet rolls.
Yeah, I know, but it's all we had.
I really want someone to be looking through the windows. Right now, it looked like there's a stack. Just 3 toilet rolls.
3 men crowded around a toilet roll with a giant ball on top.
It looked like we're praying to it. You know, we're so close.
Shrine to a toilet roll ball.
There's a little like red light on it.
And can I say how old we feel? Doing a podcast, drinking hot chocolate.
Yeah, but it's good hot chocolate.
It is.
I like you want sugar in your hot chocolate. Why would I want sugar in hot chocolate?
Mike had sugar in his hot
Did
chocolate.
you have sugar in it?
Yes.
How many scoops?
1. Uno. 2 scoop.
You had you had a hot chocolate, which is primarily milk and sugar and chocolate
No, it's
with extra sugar,
primarily cocoa powder.
which is like a byproduct of sugar.
I really don't care.
I love
If you-
the way this is not wrestling related at all.
Well,
this is we're going to call this section 7 minutes of shit.
What?
Just like, so, sex then.
That is my sex life in about 8 words.
Well, I'm just
7
shocked.
minutes of
I'm
shit.
just shocked that if you said you want a cup of sugar, you would have gone, well, if we're starting early.
And I would have. I'm going to go out by diabetes or a heart attack. I've made my peace with that.
That should be your family motto. I'm gonna go out.
Cake or death.
Yeah,
In fact, no, cake and death.
And butter.
Definitely
Right.
butter.
And lard.
So
No lard.
It's all about the lard.
not lard.
I haven't drunk a cup of lard in years.
I found lard in your jacket the other week.
Speaking of lard, what have we got on?
Arse.
1999 Royal Rumble, and Big Boss Man is there. So
He's dead.
he is.
Road Dogg was nearly dead.
With that haircut, he should have been, to be honest. White men with dreadlocks just doesn't work in any criteria.
And cornrows.
And is that cornrows?
Yeah, they're cornrows.
That's cornrows into dreads.
What is a cornrow? I don't understand.
It's basically like
A weave.
a braid or a plait,
Yeah.
like affixed
Super
to your
tight.
head.
So
Yeah.
he's gone into the hairdressers and gone like,
Fuck my shit up.
I have hair on the top of my head. Can you make it look terrible because I'm ginger? Done.
It is a terrible haircut, isn't it? He's also got shit tattoos.
But he does do a very good intro.
He does.
doesn't
He
He's got
does.
some very shaky knees as well.
he? Yeah, but we like a bit shake, rattle, roll.
I think the thing that we should talk about is our new. They've just given each other a kiss on the head. That was beautiful.
Because he came close to me, so that's
And
what I do when
here
people
we
get close.
see the two mirrors.
When everyone gets close to me, they get a little kiss.
I'm moving away.
If I'm on a bus, someone stands next to me, I just go,
At them.
and then if they look at me, I just go, I've got it.
Anyway,
think the thing
7 minutes of shit.
Well, 7 minutes of shit so far is going well.
Yeah, we've
I,
talked a little bit about wrestling, about someone's haircut.
I think.
Actually, that's the thing. Wrestler's haircut. That should be a podcast.
Well, that is a future episode. that
Holy
we
shit,
need to-
my mind is blown by haircuts.
Mine goes immediately to Ric Flair. The amount of life that was in his hair.
What? Nothing. What?
No.
Casper?
At the start, there was so much volume.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but no,
more
it
volume
was.
than a pensioner's TV.
yeah, but they all had volume in it. Like you look at Triple H's when he first started, it's all fucking volume. And shit.
Yeah.
What about Chris Jericho with his little ponytail on the
Oh
top?
Brilliant.
my god, that was shit.
Couldn't Jericho
No,
get
it's
any
brilliant.
better?
No, I don't know if he physically. Jericho might be Jesus, like the second coming.
He is
Aye.
blonde Canadian Jesus.
Yeah, because Jesus was blonde and Canadian. Prove me wrong.
I honestly don't intend to. I don't need to.
I just
Because I was about to get really political and theological there, and I thought it's not the time.
That's a
not
different
fun.
podcast.
That is.
Yeah.
I think we need to talk about the fact that this is now an 18-rated show.
Is it because we like to say the word cunt?
Please don't
And
say
Madeline
fuck or
McCann.
bugger, please, sir.
If you do say fuck or bugger, I may have to terminate the podcast.
Imagine if our computer did just cut out now.
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't allow you to say cunt. Didn't say the magic word.
18 rated. Suddenly I feel all dirty.
Yeah, but
It's because you haven't washed in a week.
it's because we got toilet rolls in front of us.
Yeah, that
We can always wipe if necessary.
Yeah, you haven't wiped for a month.
But an 18 rated show.
Yeah, well, there was no way.
I feel like it's a bit of a milestone for us,
I
really.
know, me and Joe just locked eyes.
Weren't we always
What-
an 18 rated?
We were, we just...
Never advertised it as that.
No.
Advertised. We got 3 people listening to us. There's probably
Well,
It's still an advertisement to them.
well, we hit 34 views, which is
Holy
incredible.
have we?
Have we actually?
Yeah, I had a call from Bill Gates going, "Do you want to
So calm it down, boys.
calm it down, boys?"
Jesus Christ.
Run me out
You
business,
keep going like that and you'll get sponsored, son. And he'd say it like that.
Although-
Sponsored by butter,
Although the video of me ripping my t-shirt
mate.
has gone to
It- it-
213.
It did
Mate,
help.
Those pectorals you have are hidden beneath that.
I think
No, they're man tits. Let's just face it. They're
Like,
man.
we
man
met Jim Garden.
Guggen.
Guggen.
Oh,
Guggen.
I can't say his name.
Popeye.
We've always said him, but he noticed your gains.
He
went,
did.
He went, "Oh, you've been working out."
And completely forgot Bill.
Yeah, our friend Bill, who's been working out for the last year and a half, and ignored him.
I mean, to be honest, we do. I do feel quite sad for Billy.
Well, he's going to be listen to this as many people are.
Yeah, well, we've got a new section. It is the We Fucked Up section. Basically, this is just stuff that we got wrong from previous episodes, and here it is.
You fucked up! You fucked up! You fucked up! You fucked up! Oh, my own it.
Okay, so from last episode,
I don't like-
what did we actually fuck up on?
I look like such a dick in that fucking intro we did. I'm so on my own at the end of that. I'm so sad. We said 3, and then I went, "Oh, let's do a couple more afterwards, then we can record the whole thing." And you two just left me on my own.
That's because we didn't agree to 5.
Yeah,
I did.
Mike said 3 was a round number, and I thought that was...
Yeah, most things do come in 3s. I mean, how many of us are there? 1, 2, 3. How many toilet rolls have we got? 1, 2, 3. So
his mathematics ain't wrong.
I think, yes.
the numbers don't lie.
Oh, mate, 10.
Best t-shirt ever.
10. Oh, shit, I
so-
should get it up so we know what we're talking about.
Hey!
You fucked
18
up.
plus.
Right, well, the first thing...
Goes
is,
out after 6.
Well, first thing is that, our friend who we physically fought to listen to this, was Scott. And a few things, well, I didn't get wrong, they got wrong. First one was that The Rock actually won the 1999 match against Mankind. And you guys actually said it was Mankind that won it.
Yeah, I do apologise for that.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Not for The Rock, but just to Mick.
Yeah. We got your dates wrong.
Yeah.
I already
Fuck
emailed
Dwayne, but,
that. And the other one was that you were right. The tag team was The Addiction of Kaz and...
Thank you.
Yep. And Kaz and Christopher Daniels.
Yeah. Can I just get you two to... Well, mainly you to apologise about...
It was him,
the
not me.
Mexicals. Because I said it was Juventud Guerrero.
Yeah, that was my bad, actually.
Yeah, he was arguing. I was not listening.
You really weren't.
He said Celine Dion at one point.
There was other things we got wrong as well.
Oh, Celine.
Well,
Celine,
yeah.
that scene.
Actually, Dave, our friend Dave, who was the first person who liked our podcast.
Another shout out, Dave. That's another free t-shirt.
Dave, you have too many t-shirts now, mate.
So many. In fact, we're kind of
Scott, print them already. You're really getting behind. Right, so he said, as in his own words, this could be actually a segment itself. Dave's data. The name for the wrestler is not a name, but a nickname like kid or son. It means literally youth in Spanish.
As in Chico, Chavo, or El Dandy.
El Dandy. So thanks for that bit of knowledge, Dave. And then he says, "I'm so school. I'm the Indian burial ground the school was built on."
I think
Me
now
not
this
English. He knows Spanish, but not English.
What else?
Also about the ugly sticks. That was another fact.
Oh yeah,
Steve Blackman.
Oh yeah. By the way, Steve Blackman's little Kinder sticks were called ugly sticks.
Kinder sticks.
Kinder sticks.
Mikado.
Crack them open. There's a toy inside.
But yeah, I think that was the only one thing we fucked up.
So that was the we fucked up section.
Why did you just do like the power symbol?
No, I'm trumping.
Oh. In England, that means another thing.
It does.
When you say I'm trumping.
We don't have any international viewers. Let's be honest here.
I'm glad we've got the pop filter on.
What do you mean not international? All we are is international. Kenya, listen to this straight away. Right, so we're talking this week about...
I think this week is going to be the podcast. It's about the UK Championship. And what a competition that was.
What an event.
So proud to be British.
It does. I'm not even British, but I do... Well, I am now.
You are now.
But I do feel
Well.
quite proud.
One of us. One of us.
Well,
You get depressed over tea.
you queue up for things.
As long as you don't put the milk in first.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'd never do that.
Well-
That's a sin.
That
Well,
is-
we had... the first thing I want to say about it is that I read a few comments from America. You know, that one person in America. And about the wrestling event itself. And one thing they said is that we've never really... like they said, I've never really watched British wrestling, but I like the slower style. Because it tells the story more, which is true.
Yeah.
Wrestling, that's the thing with wrestling nowadays. I think, especially some of the indie stuff, they're so concerned about doing the most
insane
backflips and moves and stuff like that. They don't tell a storyline, which kind of pisses me off because the whole point of wrestling is that it's a story itself. They have storylines. This is why, I don't know, Hulk Hogan is whatever he is with storylines. You know,
prick.
yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Like that. What makes wrestling? Is that Sononide with his name now? We say his name. It's just.
Well, prick.
But
Didn't
that's
even say his name that time.
just thought.
I
It.
felt his presence. I felt
He's-
his prick.
Oh, you wouldn't want to be doing that.
No, you get sued for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you'd be back on that court case again.
Yeah, he'll make another 175 million.
175 million.
100. That'll do.
For getting your dick out.
That'll do.
I reckon he spent 175 million on his tash.
What on his pants we described last week?
Yeah.
Pubic tash.
Pubic.
He's trimming that in the room's bathroom.
Nah, he has someone to trim it for him.
Do you reckon?
Trim trimmer.
Trevor.
No,
Trevor's
I
a
said
trim-
trim trimmer.
I thought
But,
it said
alright,
Trevor.
trim Trevor.
Brutus the Beefcake Barber.
Bruce the Barber Beefcake.
That one.
Oh my god.
What?
Sorry, on back in the background we had.
Shamrock.
Well, it's Shamrock and Billy Gunn, and Billy Gunn has had his ass cheeks out. Oh, because he was Mr. Ass Man.
He was.
Wasn't he?
That was disgusting. Anyway, back to the
Yes.
UK Championship. Again, crowd.
Ah, British crowd.
Piss all over the American crowds.
Because we're all pissed. The crowd, the first 10 minutes, half of them are going, ah!
Yeah.
The chants.
Oh man, everything. The British crowd are so much better because
Within like after Tyler Bates' first match, he had a chant. After Jordan Devlin's match, he had a chant.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Your head's too big. Like, something along those lines, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. What was the other one? Fuck him up, fuck him up, Tyler, fuck him up. What a chant.
the other one was
can't
giving us what? Hey, give us a wave, Tyler.
Yeah.
What was the Jesus chant as well?
I think, hey, Hut, you look like G. No. I can't remember.
I wanna know.
Oh, yeah.
Will you be my guy?
Yeah, yeah, be my God, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You're my Jesus. But that's the British crowd themselves. They all got involved massively. That's the thing. You watch different crowds. You got like Japanese, obviously, crowds who are more respectful, and they're sitting there like fucking dedicated to the match. American crowds, especially in WCW, they're just a bunch of hillbillies just fucking about doing what they want.
Yeah.
With WWE crowds, depends where they are, like Chicago, go mental, or whatever. But the British crowds were just fucking watching it, getting pissed and fucking loving it.
Getting
they were
involved.
so involved.
And
Yeah.
It
It's, I
makes
suppose
the
it's
atmosphere so much better.
Oh,
It makes you believe in the stories, believe in the rivalries.
Well, the crowd can be so good, you don't actually need commentators.
No, I mean,
You know what I mean?
they managed to cram in, I don't know, a couple of months worth of rivalries in 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing I saw online, which I completely agree with, is that the CWC was fucking great, amazing. But there was no storyline. That was how many? Was that a week or 2 weeks or whatever? How long it
That was
was?
a couple of weeks.
That was a
Yeah,
couple of
because
weeks.
that was over us, but yeah.
I think it was over a month.
The
or so.
British one in 2 days, they actually built some storylines.
Yeah.
Especially the kid with the gum shield. I can't remember his fucking
Pete
name.
Dunne.
Pete
But
Dunne, yeah.
what he did his
Easy.
fucking job real. It was,
Brilliant.
even though he's tiny, he's still like, you're like, oh, he fucks people up because he had that judo Taz kind of body
The
and
singlet and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it was great. I was really impressed by it, and I really liked him.
What about moves?
Well,
Well,
don't-
the Tiger wasn't the Tiger Driver.
Tyler
Driver.
No, it's 97. That was good, and also a young guy. As the kid, keep talking about 19 years old, 19. Yeah, I get it. He's 19.
Yeah.
Which is impressive, but the fact that he did it on a 250-pound man when he
Oh,
weighed
Wolfie,
100,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's impressive itself.
Yeah.
But your favourite move?
My favourite move, Mark Andrews with that suplex counter into a stunner.
Yeah,
Stun Dog Millionaire.
It's beautiful.
yeah. We stopped and replayed that a good few
so
times.
smooth. It was so smooth. I think people just should have realised, don't try and suplex him. Really don't.
Don't do that. You'll just make him mad.
No.
No.
I actually really liked Pete Dunne's, his pump handle.
Oh, what is Don't Look Down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked that. I thought it was quite...
No, you're thinking. No, is that the gum shield guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's not the Don't Look Down. The Don't Look Down was the guy with half his ear missing.
What, Joseph Connors?
Yeah, that's when he held him in midair and kind of fell back. That was called Don't Look Down.
I swear,
yes,
Pete Dunne's.
I'm googling it right
We're
now.
resorting to Google already, and we are only 17 and a half minutes in.
Actually,
Yeah,
that's,
Which
a
is
record.
actually, that's a record.
That's a new record now.
What's his name? What's that wrestler's name?
What?
Joseph Connors.
The one I think that's his finisher move.
Actually, moving on to Joseph Connors, can we talk about his ear? Because,
Which bit?
well, the bit that's missing, if I'm honest, because
I mean,
we all noticed
I didn't
it.
notice it. I didn't notice it at all. I mean, he's not as if he mentioned it once.
ever, I mean,
1,000 times.
I feel like, well, we all kind of noticed it when in his promo,
Yeah.
and it said, "I don't really want to." Is this going to be right? Hold up, Joseph Connors.
It was Joseph
Don't
Connors
Look
with the Don't Look Down.
Right. Okay, so now we have actually come out of I fucked up section already.
Oh, we've got our one for next week.
Yeah, but I called it. So you have to notify me in it and go, well, this week we fucked up and Callum corrected
Well, we'll
us.
save that till next week then.
Good.
No, not me. I didn't say it was Don't Look Down. I just said it was a pump handle.
It wasn't a pump handle.
Well, I called it Don't Look Down.
Pump handle is a, arm between the legs and then other arm.
Yeah,
on
but
the side.
I didn't say it was Don't Look Down.
I said Don't Look Down, but we didn't say who it was, and then we went Pete Dunne.
And then you just shook your head in disgust at me.
Well, I usually do that.
We're so close to each other. I just see the depth in you two moustaches. It's just so
much difference.
It's so much difference. Like the thickness in your moustache and then the thinness of yours.
I mean, I reckon Joe gets a better pencil.
Yeah, Joe will be.
I do get a good pencil.
Get the lead out.
Never mind the quality.
Feel the
Feel
lead.
the width.
Yours is Ned Flanders' moustache.
Oh, it is.
He is Ned Flanders. Yours is.
It's well documented.
What were we talking about? Moves.
No,
Yeah,
Joseph Connors'
Connors.
ear.
I'd rather talk about moves, but his ear was annoying. I understand. And then they played it where he kept getting punched in it. He's going, oh, my ear. Mate, it's healed and it's fine now.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
Thing
your
is,
ear?
he kept on saying in his promo, I don't like to draw attention to it. Every time he did a move or anything, he got up off the ground, he removed his hair from behind his ear. Well, he pushed his hair behind his ear, had his hand over, making sure everyone could see his half a missing ear.
Thing is, I would like the king.
Evander Holyfield, he had his ear bitten off in a match. He couldn't hide it because he had, bald.
Well, the thing is, I like he keeps
He got
going,
over it.
Well, he keeps going, oh, I lost it in wrestling. There's so much I'm passionate about wrestling. But they didn't just say how he lost it. I mean, was it where he was walking past a ring and then accidentally fell over and his ear fell off? It wasn't like he was doing a move or something and he was like, for the championship, and his ear fell off.
Yeah, I do think that's a little bit. It was played on a bit too much, I think, for our liking anyway.
Well, we didn't like him anyway, to be honest.
That, and I think Mick was just sitting back in the room
Mick? Oh, yeah.
saying, you call that a missing ear?
This, and rips his other ear off.
Yeah.
What else? Surprises again. Surprises was for me.
The match's endings. To be perfectly honest, like some of the earlier
Yeah,
ones.
to be honest, like none of us called who'd win it, which is really
No.
really nice. And
Yeah.
for me, one of the biggest surprise is that, as I was saying earlier, they could have put in some big British wrestler names in it really, really big. But they actually put a lot of unknown British wrestlers from Progress Wrestling, IWC, and all that kind of shit, which is fucking well good, given that basically the little guys a chance, which is incredible.
They gave credit to they gave credit to Progress and all those other ones,
Which is so good to hear and see.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I was quite disappointed about matches is that they didn't end a match with a count out. Because...
Yeah, but count-outs have now forever been ruined.
Nullified.
Nullified.
No, they haven't.
Well, they haven't been ruined, but they've been nullified.
Yeah, but...
Because everyone's just shouting 10.
And throwing...
Chen.
You know...
Chen.
Why?
Jackie Chen.
Yeah, but everyone's just saying 10. We watched NXT, and everything is 10, 10, 10. It's just got to a point where they can't do anything.
No.
I was quite disappointed that they didn't have a count out, though.
Yeah. I mean, they came close. There was a
Came
lot
well
of nines.
close.
There was a few nines.
Always a few nines over there.
Few nines.
No 10s, though.
No 10s.
No 10s.
Surprises, though. I was really surprised to see Neville. Well, actually, no, I wasn't surprised to see Neville, but...
His beard is awful. Very patchy.
Why do we always get back to, like, hair
He's
and
obsessed with
beards?
him.
Because I'm so close to your face. All I'm seeing is your beard.
What, and it reminded you how terrible Neville's is?
Yes.
Can you get testosterone boosters?
Yes. I sell them.
Neville. And to be honest, I've forgotten the Dutch geezer's name.
Dutchman. Let's call him Dutchman.
Oh, Tommy...
Dutchman.
Tommy.
Dreamer.
No, not Tommy Dreamer.
Um,
Don't you dare. Don't you dare sully Tommy Dreamer with a Dutchman.
Well, I don't know. Tommy Dreamer was a bit bald, wasn't he?
It's hardcore as fuck.
I'm not knocking his hardcoreness. I'm just knocking
Sounds like you are.
Knocking his hairline.
The Dutch guy was head to toe in tats.
Yeah, he was tattooed up.
apparently he's been assigned to NXT. Is that right?
Well, yeah, that's what they said.
He's had like a couple of little matches in there.
Yeah, but he seems alright. He seems alright.
What?
Well,
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed the match with Neville. Red Arrow, my God. When has he ever fucked that move up?
To be honest, it's just his moveset.
He has fucked it up once or twice. I can't put a date on it, obviously, but...
I want names, dates and times.
Yeah, I want video evidence.
Okay, in that case, Neville's never fucked up the Red Arrow.
There we go.
There we go.
That's
Good
it.
said.
Legit, confirmed.
Confirmed.
Illuminati.
So, well, the next thing we want to talk...
Tommy End, his
Tommy
name was.
End.
That was it.
Tommy End. Well, the next thing I want to say is that the commentary... I fucking love Nigel McGuinness. I don't know anyone should notice that or agree with that, but I do, and I think you all should too as well. And the fact he's in WWE, you can tell it's a fucking dream for him to be in it. So it's awesome. And his commentary was awesome. Really, really cool. And even Michael Cole, as much as we rape Michael Cole and hate him, without a script, he was so much better.
So much better.
I mean, admittedly, he did fuck up a couple of times.
Yeah, but that's Michael Cole.
I think that was more down to excitement because, I mean, you could see in some of the matches, him and Nigel were standing up. They were standing up, they were screaming, they were shouting, just like the normal fans, and they just loved it. After 20 years of being in the same company.
Yeah. The thing that bizarred me the most about Cole is the fact that these are wrestlers that he doesn't usually commentate on.
No.
Well,
Trent
he has to be a wrestling fan to do his job. You have to like wrestling.
Yeah, okay, but the point I'm getting to is that these are wrestlers that you don't normally commentate on. And he got the majority of their names right. Now, how can he go from calling people who he don't know correctly to people that he's calling every week and fuck up pretty much every second sentence?
Well, like we say, he's got McMahon in his ear all the time, hasn't he?
He has.
What, from his bathroom?
Get me my ducky.
But it was really nice seeing Nigel McGuinness on it, and I really hope they use him more. And he should be a full-time commentator on whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever show they want to use.
Yeah.
You know,
Austin Aries, Moro. I mean, considering that WWE is going for the most amount of commentators on any show.
At any one time.
they actually want all the commentators on the planet on their show.
Yeah. So, what do you think about commentary team? Nigel McGuinness, Austin Aries, and Moro for 205 Live.
I think it should be still 2, not 3.
Just 2.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. I'd like to see Nigel McGuinness and like Moro would be good. I think that'd be good. Moore is always going to be like the good guy commentator. And Nigel McGuinness could so easily turn the heel because that's his whole career has been that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need a heel and face, and him as a heel will be much better.
I mean, admittedly, 2 is always... Well, it is the perfect commentary team.
Yeah, I'd tell you. I mean,
2, but why would you need any more?
That's what I mean. Well, we've enjoyed 3, but 2 is the best because they can have a conversation and done. There's no need for 3.
But we're a podcast and there's 3 of us. Does that mean we've got to get rid of someone?
Why are you looking at me?
I'm looking at the floor.
You are the floor. Little side note, just Nigel McGuinness's respect for the Blue Peter badge and his explanation to the American audience.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's a Super Bowl ring for 5-year-olds.
Well, that's the thing. Michael Cole's going, what is this plastic shit on my sleeve?
I called it on the CB channel.
Yeah. Oh, CB channel.
Couldn't
Couldn't
get
get that
CB
right.
radio.
But I loved it that Nigel McGuinness like, yeah, but you don't realise how amazing this is. To be honest, I'm more impressed that I didn't know Blue Peter's still going. I
Yeah,
thought
I
that
didn't
shut
know
down
that,
years ago.
Apparently they're recycled, the badges now, though.
Do they?
So do you reckon they've like unpinned the one from Jimmy
Queen.
Savile?
What,
They've
got it off his corpse.
Yeah.
What? He had it on for even when he was battering children. He
Yeah,
had it
just on his tracksuit.
No, he's naked with the Blue Peter badge on his nipple.
Pierced through his nipple.
Yeah.
Now then.
Yeah.
Right, they had it as a cock ring, didn't they? Can you imagine seeing Neville?
Neville?
Neville. I can't say anyone's name.
No.
Imagine,
Jim Nuggan?
and Neville.
Maggle.
Tyler Bate.
Who's Tyler Bate?
We've got to talk.
Who's that 19-year-old winner of the UK title?
I'm bad with names. If you just say the 19-year-old, I'd have remembered.
Okay, that 19-year-old that won.
From last week.
Yeah, that one. Whose name happens to be Tyler Bate.
Who looks like half of Hale and Pace.
He's thighs.
Oh, it's so funny because it's
He's
true.
thighs.
The strength.
The hams.
Those hams.
Those quads.
That is the gayest thing you've ever said.
Stick a dick in my mouth. That's probably the gayest thing you've ever heard.
What a winner. 19 years old. Do we know if he's the youngest WWE champion?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if they recognise... Yeah, he is. Well, it's
a toss-up between him and Rene Dupree.
Rene Dupree. I think Rene Dupree was 19 as well. So the fact they didn't say it, that he's the youngest, makes me think that Rene might have been younger. Because they would have said, oh, the youngest champion of all time. But on the side of that, I don't know how much they're going to recognise the British Championship as a championship. It might be just...
Tournament based.
Yeah. Like King of the Ring, you've won the tournament, but it's not a recognised belt.
I think it's a shame because I think it's got so much potential to... I mean, who don't like a bit of British?
What, beef?
No, just British.
Oh, right, okay.
Like,
You do. That's why you moved over here.
well, it weren't actually my choice,
Yeah,
but...
it was.
Subconsciously it was.
I just telepathically told Dad.
Dad, I'm going to move to England. All right, son.
Well, his balls.
Send me a postcard.
And his balls just started carrying him across the border.
Well, like a fucking space opera.
Can we talk? Stop talking about my dad's balls.
No.
Now, for
It
Joe's
probably
dad's
looks-
balls section,
An old saggy executive toy.
a stress one, you squeeze it, it comes out the sides.
Tyler Bate,
Yeah.
swiftly moving on.
Tash.
Well deserved to win. I personally did want the other guy to win, the Gumshield guy, whatever his name
Pete
is.
Dunne.
Just because I don't remember names.
I know, and that's why I'm going to mention their names after every time you don't mention them.
There we go,
So
then.
to try and drum it into you.
Yeah, see, I remember things, but just not names. So him, I just would like him to win, just because he was doing such a good job as a heel. Like, he was attacking everyone randomly, and it was just very, very savage.
If that's the case, he wouldn't have needed the belt. He got recognised on his own back.
Well, Tyler Bates got recognised anyway.
Yeah.
You know, for the fact that he was so young and he did so well, and his strength and skill.
And he
Yeah.
had the crowd behind him from the start.
Yeah, but that's a sign of a good heel as well.
Yeah.
Having the whole crowd go against you for the other guy. That's talent itself. It's harder to do that than be a face.
I mean, but to be honest, the thing that we kind of overlooked there was he was a heel, but yet he still had people chanting for him.
Because British fans enjoy wrestling, they can tell he can wrestle.
We like
Or
a
they
cunt.
just love dickheads. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do love kickheads. Dickheads.
Kickheads, dickheads,
Yeah.
cunts.
We like
All of those.
We like a Friday night fighter.
everyone likes a bad guy.
And then smash Linda behind Lidl.
Oh,
Oh,
Like,
oh, don't turn me on like that.
Sheila.
Oh, Shaz. Oh, pull your kecks to the side, Shaz.
saying about that, I've got to say it's the best wrestling belt WWE have brought out in years.
Yeah.
I assume you mean cosmetic wise.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks so good. It looks really like
Yeah.
a proper belt. I mean, how much did everyone hate the Universal belt?
Universal
Oh.
belt.
It was
Well,
a piece
they're
of red
all
shit.
they're all the same.
That's the thing. Well, even the women's belts, they're all the different colours.
women's belts.
They're all looking the same.
Oh,
yeah!
You know that wav.
Wow! Wow!
the belts do look tacky.
They do,
But it should.
but the
That-
British one looks savage. It looks really, really good.
Do you think
Department.
Regal definitely had input on that?
He had nothing but input.
Regal had 6 months of input in that? Deep,
Deep input.
salacious input.
salacious.
Apart from the salacious section,
Oof.
now that to be honest, I'd have a sign for that.
Yeah.
What's his name? Virgil?
No, Gangrel.
Gangrel. So we've got
Gangrel.
Gangrel on the background now. Apparently he can suck his own dick.
You've mentioned this before.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Okay, that is definitely the gayest thing I think you've ever said.
Yeah.
Why do you always say that? Let me be like who I am.
To be honest, it is the 21st century.
Yeah. If I want to be straight but talk gay stuff, man, he drinks blood. That's pretty fucked up. That guy's wearing a raincoat. Who turns up to a wrestling event in a raincoat?
Do you not remember the brood splaying?
Splay. See, it's infectious.
Your inability to talk
Yes.
is infectious.
Yes.
Can you?
Soon your penis will grow.
That man was a world champion.
Yeah.
What, in WWE?
Yes.
No.
Yes, he was.
I'm Googling this.
Double check it.
Oh, no, it's Tyler Bate. Oh.
I think.
X-Pac. No, this was before Tyler was born. Ish. Well, no, he was born in 97.
Whilst Callum is checking that, I
On his
think
phone.
we've talked about Tyler Bate, but another one that we was quite surprised at,
Really surprised that.
Mark Andrews
Mark Andrews, little Welsh high flyer.
from the Valleys.
Well, Cardiff.
Well, that's right. They've got valleys.
Yeah. That's what they call their women.
No, never was a world champion.
My bad. So
Neville?
that's
Neville?
Never.
Neville was
Oh.
a world champion.
Well, you confirmed it.
Oh, that's my bad. Mark Andrews, that Stundog Millionaire.
Oh, you were talking
His-
about earlier. What's your favourite move? That was such a sick move.
It was so good.
Very, very, very good.
But it wasn't just that. It was the fact that, obviously, him being so light, £155 or £160,
Size my leg.
allowed so much variety with all the other guys as well.
Yeah.
And I honestly didn't expect him to get as far as he did.
The thing is, we was all slagging him off because we don't give anyone new a chance. So we was all slagging him off quite a lot the first couple of minutes. But then he pulled it out of the bag. We was all quite impressed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think the high flying. I mean, to be honest, I'm excluding Neville from this, but
It didn't fit in with the tournament.
no, not at all. I didn't.
Yeah,
think
but I
it
wouldn't
did,
dismiss it from the
No,
tournament.
God, no.
I wouldn't dismiss it from it at all.
Because there was Wolfie doing a bloody moonsault at 200.
Swanton.
And a moonsault.
Yeah.
And a moonsault. Yes, I do apologise.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
he's £260.
Yes.
255.
Yeah, 255.
Oh, he had a bacon sandwich.
Yeah.
And Poed.
What? You put it on and took it off and put it back on again?
What?
Well, he...
Phrasing. Wolfgang again.
Yeah.
He was my call from the start. I wanted him to win just because he was such a big lump and he looked like the guy that worked in the pub. And it turns out he did work in the pub.
From the start, I thought Trent Seven would have got it. I mean, the
Yeah.
Mustache Mountain.
Well, he was the whole crowd favourite from the
Yeah,
start.
he was.
He's already with body though, didn't you think?
Yeah.
It was very weird.
Sort of dad body.
Yes, but 27.
He's 27.
That's making that up, I'll be honest. But I think that sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't think he was far off from that.
Mm.
But his finisher, 7 stars lariat.
That was pretty good.
My
Yeah.
God,
But
that's
is,
all about the sell.
Yeah, I was about to say that's all about the sell.
Yeah, but they did sell it well. I can't remember who he done it on.
It was the
He did it
first
on
guy.
Wolf. He did it on Wolf.
Was it
Wolf kicked out of it.
HC? Oh, get Google out.
No.
Get your Dubry out.
Oh, fucking, I'll do it then.
To be honest, I did really like Trent Seven.
Yeah.
I thought the name Mustache Mountain went very well with him.
Oh, everyone had mustache mountain t-shirts, and it's a very much a t-shirt. If you've got mustaches, you want to wear that t-shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, whereas I couldn't because mine's thin and pencily, apparently.
that wasn't me. That was him that said that.
No, don't try and get yourself out of it, Cal.
I ain't get out of shit. He said it.
Swiftly moving on.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Ned Flanders over here said it.
Jealousy.
It's not long enough to twindle.
Not yet.
Martin Stone.
Well,
That wasn't called Martin Stone.
well, no, but I only remember him called Martin Stone because I remember meeting him when I was wrestling years ago.
In that it was called Danny
Back
Birch.
in my day.
So what was he in the tournament? Danny Birch.
Danny Birch.
Danny Birch.
Oh, summertime.
I'm going away.
We all gotta love Claude.
Oh, Claude.
Claude.
Well, Danny Birch, he was doing really well, but fuck me, did he get busted open?
He did.
He
And that
got
changed the tournament slightly. He wouldn't have won it.
no, he wasn't built to. I don't think he was built to win
No.
it at all. But I think he was going to go next round. But Melonhead beat him.
I
He cut his head open.
think.
Can I just say,
if he hadn't gone out to Jordan Devlin, I think he would have been a heel match between him and Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
and it would have been a cracker of a match,
Yeah,
I
it would
reckon. But can I just say, one of the funniest things, and I think you noticed this, Cal, was somebody resembling Jordan Devlin's head to a pop figure.
Oh my god.
The thing is, it's a massive head, and he just looked stupid, and the crowd picked on that the first 8 seconds. You've got a massive head straight away, and it was quite hilarious.
Well, it's,
And I like
He
he's
gives-
like, he's just like, I don't want to be like Finn Balor. He
Yeah.
comes in a leather jacket.
he said that in
backwards.
his promo.
He's Finn Balor's protege anyway. Looks exactly like him, but with a touch of the elephantitis.
No, look like they
Giantism in his
no,
head.
Yeah.
it was like they're trying to clone him, but they fucked up. They left him in the jar for too long, so his head just grew, and the rest of his body
They
didn't.
mixed it with John Merrick.
Yeah. Yeah, they left his head in status for another week, and the rest of his body just kept the same. That's who he is.
But all in all, he was terrible on the mic,
Oh,
Jordan Devlin.
oh yeah.
Like, his promo wasn't in any way, shape or form gripping.
I'm Irish, I like potatoes, I'm a protege to Finn Balor, but I'm not trying to be Finn Balor.
No,
Here's
what-
my leather jacket and my giant jaw.
We've actually got him here.
What, his head?
It wouldn't
What,
fit in
like
the fucking jar.
What, like Uncle Albert out of
During
Only
the war.
Fools and Horses?
I do right. He yeah, like he's kicking the head. Well, the thing is, we was all saying that Danny Burch did kick out, but the ref said no because obviously WWE does nothing with blood now. If there's any blood, no. And it did actually look like a serious injury.
Yeah,
because
it-
his
I-
head
he-
got. It wasn't just a little cut. It got busted open, and the
Yeah.
ref called it that moment. Really,
Yeah.
I'll give it to the ref. Like he was an adult. Went no, look, can't carry on with this. You're too injured.
No, if there was less blood, if it wasn't as spewing as much, the match would have gone on.
Yeah, I mean, I think because the ref just went, look, your head's fucked. And he probably just thought that even if we fix it up, you can't wrestle again because your head's all fucked.
Yeah.
So it'll just bust open again.
Yeah.
And
I
he
mean-
wasn't going to win it anyway. Like I don't think so. He was going to make it even to the finals. So
No.
the ref went, nah, fuck it, let's call it.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I think we should have really said that on the surprises. That was a surprise.
Yeah,
The-
Yeah,
Well,
no.
the way it went out, yeah.
yeah.
Not-
But that was so good about the tournament, though. That's what we're saying about the tournament. It literally had everything, even some hardcore moments. Even though it wasn't
Yeah.
meant to be in it, it was in it.
I'm trying to think of some hardcore moves, maybe that we don't really see. I don't know why I said that then. Don't. That we don't really see in normal wrestling.
Well, headshots now with chairs.
Well, yeah, there is that.
A lot of there was quite a few headbutts in there.
Pete Dunne and Mark Andrews match. Pete Dunne did wasn't it? He fucking. It looked as though he was going for a slight razor's edge on the outside of the ring.
Oh yeah,
Flipped him,
It was the suplex.
Xplex.
That's
Yeah.
it, X-Plex.
Oh yeah, well, Trent Seven was going for a suplex and top rope suplex on the outside, wasn't he? But then he reversed it, got out of it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, the British wrestling I loved it because it was more ground and pound kind of stuff. It was much more physical, but it was slower and it told a better story. And when someone did do a big move, it was a massive pop because that's what wrestling should be. You don't straight away pull out your biggest move for the first 10 seconds. You tell a story, do it slow, and then you do the big finish. It's like with a film. You don't do the massive battle film at the start, you do it at the end.
You don't.
You know, and that's why I think some independent stuff's getting a bit wrong because they're all just doing big flashy stuff straight away.
They're trying to get as many high flying,
Like, what is-
not even high flying, but so many moves in about 30 seconds.
Well, I'm sure Scott will fucking text in, but you know that big match that was all over the place and everyone's split in the middle about if it was a good match or not?
Oh,
Kenny.
yeah,
Is it Kenny Omega?
No. That is already called a good match. It's another match between these two high-flying guys, and it is a spot fest. The whole match is a spot fest.
Right, okay.
And I'll have to Google it after this and find it for you.
Well, in
But
fact, can we just call Scott now?
Promotions.
Yeah.
On ICW. I can't believe they showed ICW Progress Wrestling.
I know, it's really great seeing that.
Again, another one that you said, Cal, that I was quite surprised that we didn't see. LDN.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well, as I said, I knew the promoters from LDN, and I just know he was clawing at the back rows, really trying to get into that promotion. I bet he sold his soul trying to get in there, and he just got nowhere. It makes me laugh a little bit.
I mean, to be honest, like I don't really know a lot about LDN, but is that kind of like a stepping stone promotion?
Like a feeder.
Yeah, well, so LDN is probably one of the biggest promotions in England. I've wrestled a main event for them, just so you know. They're just one of those things where they're just a company that kind of, they try and they do a lot of old school. I mean, they've had Fit Finlay on it. They've had some other quite big wrestlers on it, wrestle for them. But they're just not massive, I think, to what the other promotions are. Because they try and keep very, very old school stuff instead of trying to evolve. Like, even though this tournament was very much like World of Sport kind of wrestling, it had a lot of new age shit in it, which was amazing, which is what you do need to evolve. Everything, it needs to change.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the way that they mentioned, obviously, like, haystacks and all of that, but...
Big Daddy, they always mention Big Daddy.
Yeah, I mean, I did see quite a lot of almost tributes to Johnny Saint in the matches, like, big time, like Tyler Bate.
Have you ever watched any Johnny Saint stuff?
Yeah, watched quite a
Johnny
bit.
Saint, he's incredible. From when he was just amazing for it. Because I think I don't know how long, but he had some kind of record, I think, holding his title, the lightweight title. And mate, some of the things he brought out was so good.
Yeah,
I mean, Daniel Bryan takes a lot of stuff from his page.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Jack Gallagher.
Yeah.
Like, that is Johnny Saint with a tash.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, to be honest, I was quite surprised that we didn't see Jack Gallagher there.
He's too busy with 205.
It's getting really hot with you two so close to me, don't you feel?
It's because I'm here.
I like the silence.
Oh.
I did all right.
That's later on.
I mean, if I'm honest, it was a very well-rounded championship. Like,
yeah,
the tournament itself was quite not polished. I wouldn't say polished, no. Because that it would signify that it weren't really ground and pound. But
no, to be honest, I loved it. I thought it was awesome. The whole thing was great. It was slow. It was fast. It told a story, and it had some good rivalries in it. And if they don't do it again, they're stupid. I'd like to see the ratings in it.
I thought it was a fairly good time frame as well. I mean,
what, an hour?
No, not even that. The fact that it was compressed into 2 days, it wasn't dragged out.
Yeah.
And so the guys, especially on the second day, for Pete and Tyler, 4 matches in one night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we really forgot to talk
and
about that.
And they still pulled out that final match, which was great. I don't know if it was match of the tournament.
Yeah.
But it was
some
so
great
good.
spots. Yeah.
Really,
I would
so
say
good.
definitely for storytelling, it was probably one of the best.
Yeah,
but that
the
was
best.
purely down to the guy, the bad guy, whatever his name is.
Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne. It was purely down to him because he built the storyline of the whole tournament by attacking other wrestlers, which was great itself. Like,
the
he
one
could
that
tell
was
the storyline
literally
so well.
just hairless. What was his name? Sam something.
Hairless.
Yeah, the Moby looking man.
Moby looking.
He did actually look like Moby.
Yeah, he did the flying headbutt. Do you mean he got attacked?
From Blackpool, he was.
Sam.
That geezer.
Sam
Caldwell,
Moby.
something like that.
Yeah, something like
him.
that.
The local guy.
Yeah. The local bike.
Yes.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Ever since, I mean, that kind of started off his heel kind of turn, really,
Well,
from
yeah,
that point onwards, wasn't it?
Well, he just attacked him straight away, and Regal went up in his grill and got pissed off with him. And it's just, oh man, I want to see Regal wrestle again. I would love to see Regal come in to suplex some motherfucker on their head.
I want some knuckles.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh.
Imagine if Tajiri and Regal got back together.
With Spam.
Oh my god. Oh, I think I need a moment.
Well, Tajiri signed up again. They should at least be in the ring with each other, just to get that little segment.
It's like a little homage.
Yeah, homage.
Homage.
Well,
Some
there
people
was
enjoy it.
that tiny little promo
A
before 205. No, before CWC. And it was just a little film of Regal's behind the desk. Tajiri walks through the door. And they have a little meet up, and it was just like the old days where there was a tag team. It's just lost in translation, and very good to see you, my good friend.
in that voice.
Yeah, because Regal is posh as fuck. Hello, William Regal here.
If that would have happened, like I assume at some point they will kind of put them two at least back in the same ring.
Yeah, well, Regal ain't going. He's like Taz. I don't think so he can physically wrestle anymore.
No, I mean, I suppose he could knuckle someone.
Oh yeah.
Oh my!
Going back to the UK Championship, have we all finished it now? Are we all happy with it?
I was pretty happy with it. Yeah.
You know what? I'm proud to be British. After that, I'm really proud. He had everything on it, and I'm happy because Americans are very much wrestling is our fucking sport, even though it's not. I think I'll be really proud to go, well, actually, English can do it just as well. Watch this. And anyone that's a wrestling fan in America could agree, watch that and go, actually, they did all right.
I wouldn't generalise all Americans in that. Not all of them are stupid.
The Trump supporters.
The majority.
Yeah. Fucking Republicans.
Politics.
Too political for the show.
No, never too political. For me, it was a very well-rounded championship. I really enjoyed it. Again, time frame was brilliant. I really thought the story that they packed in 2 days was absolutely amazing.
Because it was 2 days, it kept you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
You know what's really, 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 really weird about it as well? It was live. It was so weird watching some American wrestling live, because how often do we actually do that? Because it's obviously way too late. But it was actually nice tea time. 8 o'clock, watch wrestling, done by 9:30. Sorry.
I do feel it was very world of sporty, and that was who don't love, if you're obviously a wrestling fan, who don't love that world of sport feel.
Yeah.
I think though the moment we've been waiting for is the I Did All Right section.
What is it? Or did we just do it because we like the theme tune?
Well,
we did write the theme tune.
We sang the theme tune.
I write the theme tune, sing the theme tune.
Write the theme tune.
This is kind of a obviously to do with the redo of our podcast. We felt like we should add in, I don't know, some teasers for the 4 listeners.
I love a tease. Not too much.
That's what I've been doing for you for the last 45 minutes.
What?
Well, my hand is not between 2 pillows.
It is definitely not between 2 pillows. And that is not
Is
chocolate.
that like a spin-off version of Zach Galifianakis's Between Two Ferns?
No, it's from Plane,
Trains,
Trains and Automobiles.
Oh, okay. I'm out on that one.
Anyway.
Yeah, the I Did All Right section is basically...
I did all right.
Kind of a section where we feel like maybe a wrestler or a moment has been really overlooked.
And needs a spotlight.
Yeah.
Needs some attention.
Recognition.
Yeah.
I did all right.
I did all right. I did all right. I did all right. So for this week on I Did All Right, I think we've all we haven't all unanimously gone for Heidenreich, but...
It was a name thrown out and then we kind of went, fuck it.
Yeah, because we...
It was in the spirit of it.
Yeah. I think...
Well, anyone that's like... I mean, Heidenreich, how long ago was that? It's going to be, what, 10, 12 years?
About 2005, yeah. Maybe even earlier.
Yeah. I mean, actually, did he ever have like a world championship?
No, he didn't have any titles. Heidenreich came in as like a nobody guy, and then he fought Taker.
Yeah.
And he had a quite good reign against Taker. Taker killed him, and then he had no momentum afterwards, so he just did the Heidenreich poems.
Actually, they were quite funny.
Yeah, well, things I actually liked Heidenreich. He had a bit of a weird body, but I like. It could have been just to his theme tune of Heidenreich, which I really enjoyed because it was something a bit different and it was a bit fun.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the fact that he had the you know how the whole MMA kind of background don't really go in wrestling. He was kind of my only pick that I actually thought.
Google Heidenreich. How do you spell Heidenreich?
Heidenren.
Yeah.
Den.
Den.
N.
I did N.
You said M.
I said N. I think I know what I spoke. Go on.
No, you don't. You can't say people's names. And then it's R-E. You should be there.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Look at that. There's no ER.
You just said yeah. R-E. Right. There we go.
He was the only kind of MMA style wrestler that actually kind of captivated me.
He was 6'8".
And very blonde.
Very like Dolph Lundgren in Rocky 4 blonde.
He basically was Ivan Drago.
Oh, he's a one-time WWE Tag Team Champion. With Road Warrior. Yeah, he was part of the Legion of Doom kind of remake. He was Animal's Dead, so they put him with Road Warrior. I remember that.
Right, okay. Well, I suppose on that note...
Oh, yes, she was played for the NFL.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Ooh. See?
Redskins.
Oh, that explains why they're terrible. I suppose on that note, I suppose he kind of did all right.
You've got a massive head.